Neymar Jr. was the most talented footballer in the history of football, but in his career he made so many mistakes, starting from his move to Paris Saint-Germain. You know, when he was in Barcelona, Neymar was doing fine. Honestly, he was performing well with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez. That was the period they formed MSN, that means Messi, Suarez and Neymar, and they were assisting each other in scoring goals. And that was also the period when Luis Suarez won 2 golden boots against Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. Even they were helping Luis Suarez to like score goals so that he can compete with Ronaldo for the golden boot. But I think where things like went bad was the 2017 comeback against PSG. You know, Neymar was clearly the man of the match in that game, because all the dribbles and the chances that was created in that game was from Neymar. But you know, Messi was already in the team, and the fans knows Messi very well. So I think Neymar misinterpreted the whole action, and he decided to, you know, leave Barcelona. And coupled with the fact that PSG presented a huge amount of money for Neymar Jr., he couldn't reject the money. He collected the money and moved to PSG, and his intention was, if he moved to PSG, he would become the main man in PSG. Not understanding the structure in PSG made Neymar to like make so many mistakes. When he moved to PSG, Cavani was there. Kylian Mbappe was starting to like showcase, you know, his talent and his skills, and also Cavani was kind of the main man in PSG. You know, when Neymar moved there, things got worse. You know, he started getting injuries. He couldn't perform in so many matches, important matches. Neymar will be missing, even in his national team. Currently, the Brazil national team is suffering because of Neymar, you know, due to his injuries and all that. So Neymar made so many mistakes in his career. He could have stayed in Barcelona. By now, Neymar could have been a legend. You know, no one is even remembering that Neymar played in Barcelona. The only time they remember Neymar is when they are mentioning Messi and Suarez. They will remember Neymar as a Barcelona player, not as a Barcelona legend. You know, so Neymar could have stayed in Barcelona, you know, and win so many trophies. He could have even win the Ballon d'Or title. And now Ballon d'Or title is far from Neymar. He moved to Al Ahly. So I think Ballon d'Or is done for Neymar. Neymar doesn't have any chance of winning the Ballon d'Or unless he plays the 2026 World Cup, and fortunately if he wins it, that's when he will have the higher order of, you know, winning the Ballon d'Or against other players. But for now, Ballon d'Or is done for Neymar. Neymar should just focus on the games that is left, you know, in his career, and make sure he makes most out of it. So that's what I can say about Neymar. And that's so another thing that affected Neymar was Neymar is a very skillful player, yeah, but sometimes he doesn't make the right passes at the right time. So guys, this is just what affected Neymar and his football career. I honestly feel for Neymar. You know, he could have had a better career in football. He could have had a better career more than other players. You know, apart from Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, Neymar is another most rated player in my book. You know, he could have won the Ballon d'Or at least 2 or 3 times, but he failed. So other players should like learn from Neymar's mistake, you know, and be serious with their career, especially those ones that are greatly talented and they are doing so well. And he always gets injured in games. I can remember a particular incident, or let me say just kind of misunderstanding that happened between Neymar and Cavani. You know, there was a match I think they were playing, and the opposition team considered a penalty. Neymar wanted to play it, Cavani refused. These are one of the things that Neymar thought before moving from Barcelona to PSG. He thought if he gets to PSG, both the penalty and the free kicks, he will be the only one that will be taking those things. But when he moved to PSG, everything became the opposite of, you know, what he thought of. So, and Neymar also is not a serious player. Yeah, at times in games when he's supposed to make passes, he will start dribbling. I remember one time Neymar was playing against Lyon. I think he was injured in that game because he was playing with the opposition players, and they had to injure Neymar. So Neymar wasn't really serious at all in his career. If we can be sincere to ourselves, Neymar wasn't really serious. Neymar made mistakes that were let me say avoidable. In Barcelona, the only time he was serious was that period that Messi was injured. It should be around 2013, 2014. Neymar kind of barbed his hair, and that particular period he gave the most chances and he scored one of the most goals then. That was the only period that Neymar was serious, and mostly, especially in his whole career of a thing in Barcelona, he was serious there. But once he moved to PSG, Neymar got worse, honestly, and now Neymar can't even boast of so many individual titles for himself, except the one that he won with Barcelona and some league titles that he won with PSG. But apart from that, Neymar doesn't really have good individual titles, you know. So this is just all about Neymar Jr. But remember, Neymar is the most skillful player in 21st century. I'm not taking anything away from that. Let's go.